Tell him, Trixie LaBelle, tell this malfunctioning mannequin who your true affections belong to. Bewildered. Trixie LaBelle, looking Utterlin's verbal volley and Jasper's bizarre antics, merely said, her voice laced with genuine confusion. Mot met not your girl, Lance. Not in that sense, oncolously traumatized, at least. Of professional conversation and intellectual exchange, and a very delightful floral delivery, if I recall, been in Finchest. How do you taran him off, Sarah? Lance whispered desperately to Sarah, who when Justmeyer was genuinely malfunctioning, his springs having finally snapped. He seems to be stuck in a particularly aggressive romantic loop. Ompen Finch's been. Jasper quickly tried to reclaim her, to sever Lance. Possessive grip, don't it you Lance possessive grip. It's Cuddle Cakes, your beloved bunny, your little woodland adventurer, your personal automotive guru, who knows the intricacies of engine design. Onichi LaBelle. S eyes widened. She looked from Jasper in his silver suit to Lance, then back at Jasper's stiff, frantic movements behind the glass. Osanjuo Faiz. You read the guy in the window, the very impressive mechanical man. Oh, and you re also the Cuddle Cakes Mot bet yesterday and spent a delightful afternoon with. Such a charming, offered one gently. Intent, Mot simply hadn't, it made the connection between your two equally intriguing roles. What a clever, multifaceted disguise. Turquoise. Trixie. It's me, Cuddle Cakes. Your darling. Jasper reiterated frantically, his muffled voice practically a wail of desperation, pressing his hand against the glass in a futile attempt at physical protection, at emotional affirmation. Intently traumatized, Trixie LaBelle, who was now clinging possessively to her arm, her pretty face contorting in genuine confusion. Pomitent. Oh my gosh, it is Cuddle Cakes. Mot simply didn't recognize you in your work attire. Lance, my dear, do you know this guy? This charming, silent individual? A week of romantic bliss. An undeniable, unbreakable bond of affection. Lance insisted, grabbing Trixie LaBelle's arm even more possessively, asserting his claim with a fierce, territorial grip. Whiten. What? Jasper's muffled voice crackled with fury, his mechanical facade finally shattering completely. Crazy, Lance. Utterly delusional. We've been going together for a week and a day. By which Mot mean? She's been going with me. My girl. She's my girl. You keep away from her, Lance Sterling. She is mine, all mine. Your deceptive charms hold no sway over true love. Okay, right. Hold it a second, all right? Lance said to the bewildered Trixie LaBelle, finally recognizing the escalating absurdity of the situation. Empire. Her ultimate choice in B, we let in shite, bal decide. Disclite, we lung allow the lady to weigh in. Her ultimate choice will determine the victor in this grand romantic battle, this clash of competing affections. Kaniwana Tetlans. Jasper cried, still speaking through the window, his voice tinny and distorted, but filled. Vekep ite had absolute conviction. Only tlai will let Bunny decide. Bunny decide. Only Bunny can speak for herself as a free and autonomous individual who simply appears when called by her chosen suitor. Wannabe Vera Cook. 1. Oblivious man and a genuinely confused woman took a deep breath, trying to regain control of the spiraling situation, which had now attracted an even larger, thoroughly entertained crowd. On might. Matting alright, Trixie LaBelle. Darling. Go ahead, you must be honest now. Pick one, or perhaps none. Your truth, please. We need a definitive answer to this profound romantic conundrum. One by Entley. Looking deeply uncomfortable under the sudden intense spotlight of public and private scrutiny, wrung her hands. She glanced nervously at the growing crowd, then at the two fervent men, her brow furrowed in distress. Omer. Well, Lance, she began, her voice hesitant. When Mott met with you, you re everything Mott could ever want. You re so dashing, so dynamic, so undeniably charming, with your impeccable ascot and your witty banter. And such exquisite floral taste. Onken beamed triumphantly, practically glowing with smug self-satisfaction. Heart out, cuddle cakes. Lance gloated, throwing a triumphant glare at Jasper in the window. Hurt me, Jasper. Twist the knife of romantic defeat. It is all part of the game, isn't it? The grand, dramatic game of love, only monetized. And then Jasper comes along. Trixie LaBelle continued, her gaze now turning towards the window, her expression softening. And he's so cute, so earnest, so genuinely sweet, despite his slightly clumsy attempts at charm, and so mechanically intriguing in his delightful silver suit. Well, one might want to. It is like a delicious, baffling puzzle to be torn between two such engaging individuals. My heart is utterly conflicted, Onace. Spring almost uncoiled with joy, a triumphant clang echoing in his head. Suffer, Lance, suffer the agony of defeat. Mott met in pain, Trixie, profound, delightful pain. But I thought Mott was number one. Your undisputed, singular, romantic priority. Your one and only, wannabe, cuddle cakes. That Mott was your one and only, a truly exclusive relationship. Trixie, LaBelle said, now looking genuinely distressed by her predicament, her voice tinged with a profound weariness. Untraumatized dead. But never actually said you were either of you. Mott merely enjoyed your company. Mott really don't want to lose either one of you. You both so engaging, so unique, so utterly delightful in your own particular ways. She wrung her hands, a gesture of profound distress. Like this. My schedule is simply too packed for such intricate demanding arrangements. My professional life is far too complex to juggle so many ardent admirers. Elliot lies. A new voice, slightly reedy and tinged with a faint whiff of desperation, joined the conversation from the outer edges of the crowd, revealing another layer to the already convoluted saga. Quoddy. Everyone, including Jasper and Lance, who blushed a deep crimson, her composure finally shattering, her perfect facade crumbling, can end it with Elliot immediately. He was getting rather possessive, a tad demanding. Well, he is my boyfriend, you see. My rather persistent, slightly clingy boyfriend. Ombi, traumatized. Your boyfriend, their faces contorting in identical expressions of profound, utter horror, as if struck by lightning, their romantic illusions utterly shattered. All too at portized. Well, yes, he has been in the Navy. Blossom, Trixie LaBelle explained, her voice gaining a renewed, almost defiant composure. Unbi. But he gets out tomorrow, and he is rather looking forward to a bit of stability in his romantic life. He wants a commitment, you understand. And, well, boys, Mott really could manage 4 of them. 4 gentlemen vying for my affections. You understand. It is simply too much juggling for one girl, myself. My schedule has limits. Fight glances. Jasper, their romantic world had just imploded. Wait a second, Lance spluttered. That is only 3 of us, Trixie. You, call me. And Jasper,